Greetings, everybody. It's your old pal Frank here, and happy Monday. Hope everyone had a great weekend, and I hope everyone's week is starting off swell. My weekend was indeed awesome. Well, except Sunday. Sunday sucked because we got dumped with a ton of snow, and snow sucks. And I wanted to go see Captain America in the theater Sunday, but the snow kind of prevented that. Oh well. But Saturday was fun. I got to attend the Four Nations Fan Fest downtown and got to partake in a bunch of fun activities. I got to meet Guy Carbonneau. I got a up close and personal look of the actual Four Nations Cup, and I'm really hoping Canada's the first one to win it. Got to sample a whole bunch of free food and got to sample a bunch of maple syrup on snow, which was so good. Got to watch the Finland-Sweden game, and I'm very happy Finland won, so they finally got some points on the board. And then, of course, at the Upper Deck booth, they were selling cards. I didn't buy any because I found the boxes or even packs were just too darn expensive. So I was like, okay, I'll pass on the cards. But the Upper Deck booth in general were giving you the opportunity to get your own trading card made, and that is indeed what I did. Yeah, I know it's not your typical trading card picture, but there was a ton of people behind me, and I was like, all right, let's just go with the first picture that comes out, and that'll be that. So this is what we got, but it is indeed official. We got the copyright on there and everything, so this is indeed a Frank Yersh III 1 of 1. It just doesn't have the stamp on it. Anyway, so that's that. Then, of course, Saturday night, got to watch the absolute slobber knocker that was Canada versus the U.S. Man, 3 fights in 9 seconds. I don't think I'm ever going to forget that. And then, of course, that beautiful Connor McDavid goal, just streaking in like a bat out of hell. Just, oh, beautiful. And then things went south. Oh man, losing 3-1. That was a tough one that was a bitter pill to swallow. Let's just say that. But if we play our cards right and we make up some big points this week, Canada does have a chance to get some redemption and do it all over again against the U.S. in the finals. So I'm hoping Canada pulls it off, and hopefully we get our redemption and beat the U.S. this time and go on to the championship game. So, yeah, I'm hoping. Also, I don't know if many of you noticed, but the channel is now rocking a new logo. And I want to give a huge thanks to Freedom Sufferer for putting that together, because to be honest, when I came up with this logo, I basically just found some clip art stuff and put it together. Freedom Sufferer actually put a really nice logo together for me, so I'm very appreciative of that. And along with the new logo, I decided it is now time for a new intro. So that's why the Rubik's Cube has been retired, and now the new intro is an actual hockey intro. I hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah. So with the new logo and the new intro, I figured it's finally time to do our top 10 card pickups of 2024. I know we're almost 3 months into 2025, and I'm finally doing it. And the only reason why I had to wait this long is because the person I bought the cards from, because I was waiting for one card in particular, and the person I bought the cards from, he was not able to send my package to me right away, because even though the mail strike had ended, the post office in his town was not accepting stuff to Canada right away. So we had to wait a while, but he finally got it out to me. I received the package a couple days ago, and well, here we are. So, before we get to those, though, you guys know the routine around here, and that is we do not open anything or look at anything until we have our card of the day. And today's card of the day is this beautiful 1979 Topps Ozzie Newsome rookie card. Yes, and this thing is absolutely gorgeous. The corners are crisp and sharp on it. The centering is beautiful. And I think the next time PSA comes to town, which is probably going to be in May or March? No. Is it March or May? Oh, I think it's going to be May. May for the fall expo here in Montreal. I think the next time PSA is in town, this little beauty is going to be submitted because it is just gorgeous, and I can't believe I only paid like $4 for it. So, yeah. Anyway, so we got our card of the day. I got all the technical stuff out of the way. Now I need a sip of coffee. There we go. And now we can get to the cards. So, first card in spot number 10, and they're in no particular order. I just put them how I wanted to. So our first card here is a non-sport card. It is a Pokemon card, yeah. I could already hear you groaning. But when Pokemon came out with illustration rares and secret illustration rares not too long ago, I took a deep dive and started looking at some of them, and I was like, okay, some of them look cool, some of them are like meh, going by the artwork and everything. When this one was released, I don't know, I love the artwork of it, I love the picture in general, and I was just like, yeah, that is cool. And it's also one of my favorite Pokemon. So this is from, oh geez, what's the set? I don't know if this is Shining Fates or someone will let me know. But we have the illustration rare of Onix's Evolution Steelix, and I don't know, just seeing Steelix used as scaffolding or basically like a crane for construction workers is just, I don't know. I like it. So therefore, it was put on the 2024 list. So anyway, that's that. Secondly, we have from 1997 or 97, 98 Pacific Crown Royal to be exact. We have one of my all-time favorite die cuts of all time. These are the, I think they're called freeze-outs. Yeah, the freeze-out die cuts. And it is, of course, of the man himself, Mr. Martin Brodeur. I mean, come on. The whole jagged edge die cut thing just is absolutely beautiful. And again, I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Pacific were masters when it came to the die cut game, and I loved it. So there we go. This was actually really hard to find too. There were not a lot of them on eBay or anything, so I had to be very patient with this one. Next is a card that I had on my list, and originally, again, I was gonna buy a graded version of this on eBay, but it took a trip to Cooperstown last summer and wandering in and out one of the many card shops in Cooperstown, that I discovered this way in the back of the shop in a display case where no one was around. And when I saw it, I was like, oh, talk about luck. And it is this 1959 Topps Alex Karras rookie card. Now, if you're wondering why Alex Karras, I have one movie title to say, and I'm just going to leave it at that. Why Alex Karras? Blazing Saddles. That's all I got to say. Go check it out for yourself. I know a lot of the old school guys already know, but go check it out for yourself. So, and I mean, it was only $20. $20 for a card from 1959. I'll take it. All right, next we have here, this is 1960, I believe. Yeah, this is 1960 Topps. It's a hockey card, and this is 1960 Topps all-time greats, and it is the one and only Phantom Joe Malone. I didn't exactly do a deep dive of Joe Malone in a recent video not too long ago, but I did mention some of his accolades, and let's just say back when he was playing, this guy was like the Wayne Gretzky of like the 20s. I think it was he scored was it 45 goals or something in like 20 games, or like this guy was well, again, with a nickname like the Phantom, he was able to just come out of nowhere and score on you. So yeah, I wanted a Joe Malone card in my collection. I will never own an actual Player Day Joe Malone card because that's just too much damn money. But I'm very happy with this one. There's also a Lester Patrick in this set that I wouldn't mind getting, just because I love the story of Lester Patrick. Back in the day when, there was no backup goalie set up yet, the New York Rangers were playing, I forget what team it was, and their goalie got hurt, and, well, they were either going to forfeit the game unless they could come up with someone who would get nets for them. And Lester Patrick, being the coach of the Rangers, decided, screw it, I'm going to put the pads on and I'm going to get nets. So, yeah, I've always loved that story. And when I found this card, the Joe Malone, I was looking on Trading Card Database at some of the other cards in this little subset, and I saw there's a Lester Patrick, and I'm like, oh, I might go after that one day, but not this year. I already have my 2025 list put together. I already got one card off of it, and I have a second card coming, but I'm going to keep it hush-hush, and hopefully no more mail strikes happen, and I'm able to get all the cards in time and actually do the video for you guys on January 1st of 2026. So, anyway, moving on. We have our first of 3 slabs. Actually, there's only 3 slabs to show off, and they're going to be following each other in succession. First off, we have this 1986 Topps PSA 6 rookie card of the one and only Boomer Esiason. Yes. Some of you may say, why? But I think his accolades hold up quite nicely. and he is quite a character on commentary and whatnot. So I figure, what the heck, we gotta get Boomer into the collection. So there we go. Next, we have a 2000 Bowman rookie in a PSA 7. 2000 Bowman. No, it is not Tom Brady, but it is probably one of the greatest modern day Chicago Bears to ever play the game. Yes, the one and only Brian Urlacher. Again, I don't show off a lot of football. I don't talk a lot of football. But when it comes to Brian Urlacher, I get a little giddy. So there we go. We got a Brian Urlacher rookie card. I would have loved to have gotten the Chrome version. That one's a little pricey. So I went with this one. I think I paid like 45 Canadian for it. I was happy with that. So there we go. Next, probably one of the oldest cards in my collection. Not the oldest. The oldest goes to that those beautiful what's the game called? Yayo? The football game cards that Sensei Domino sent me of possibly Red Grange from, like, I think they're from like the 1920s or whatnot. Those are the oldest cards in my collection. But oldest graded card in my collection is now this one right here. We have a 1936 Diamond Stars PSA 2 of the one and only Mr. Wes Farrell. Now, I'm sure a lot of you, and it mentions on the back of the card, know his brother, Rick Farrell, who is in the Baseball Hall of Fame and everything. Wes is not, because he was a character. Let's just say that. But the reason why I wanted a Wes Farrell in my collection has to do with the MLB record books. Yes. Wes Farrell holds the record, still to this day, for most home runs as a pitcher. Yes. And I believe that number is 37. And I just love stuff like that. And for a 2, this thing looks pretty damn nice, you know? So, yeah, very happy to have that. Next, we have a Montreal Canadiens legend. Oh, yeah. And this is a rookie card that I've wanted, I think, since I was about 8 years old. And even then, it was an expensive card. And then as I got older, seeing nice, like really, near mint versions of it, it was really expensive. And then luckily for me, one night I'm looking on Twitter X, whatever. I'm looking on Twitter and I see a stack sale come up, and I'm looking through all the items in this stack sale, and I see this one card and I see the price, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And I messaged him and I was like, is it legit? Because I know there's a lot of fakes. And he goes, no. He goes, I looked it over. It is legit and everything. So he wanted 45 American for it. And I couldn't have written claim faster. We have a 1986 Topps. It's not the O-Pee-Chee one. That's also probably why it was a little cheaper. 1986 Topps rookie of the one and only Patrick Waugh. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think there's much to say about this rookie card, let alone it being one of, the big hockey rookie cards out there. So yeah. Next is the card that I was waiting to get here so I could do this very video. It is a football card, and it is once again a rookie card of a player that retired before I was born, but looking back on his career and looking at, what he did. He is a Super Bowl champion, and I actually fell in love with this player based on his nickname alone, and then watching video of this guy on the field and absolutely massacre people. I was like, oh, this guy just made a new fan out of me. And it is a 1976 Topps rookie card of the one and only Jack freaking Lambert. Yes, Jack Splat himself. He has various other nicknames, and well, if you look at some of his later playing cards, he has a very recognizable smile. Let's just say that. And yeah, when I was in Akron this past summer, I was this close to actually purchasing a Jack Lambert number 58 Pittsburgh Steelers jersey at the Football Hall of Fame gift shop, and then, well, had that buyer's remorse, and I was like, no, I'll get it next time I come, because I will be back. But I was like, the next time I come to Akron, I'll get it. So, but yeah, I've wanted a Jack Lambert rookie card for some time, and 2024 was the year to pull the trigger on it. So here we go. And now, the last card in this top 10 is an autograph. It is an on-card autograph. It is not a sticker. It is a baseball autograph, one that you guys have seen in a couple videos already. But as of last year, I've taken on this kind of motto that my top 10 cards have to at least have one autograph in the 10. So since 2024 last year was the inaugural year for that rule, for that personal rule, my autograph is this 2003 Upper Deck Ultimate Signatures number to 199 of Boston Red Sox great Carl Yastrzemski. Yes. Now, as you all know, the first top 10 I did featured the Carl Yastrzemski rookie card, and this time around, I finally add my first Carl Yastrzemski autograph, and it's a beaut. So, there you go, folks. There's my top 10 of 2024. I know in the past I've done a top 10 and I've done a runner-up video. This time around, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to focus on the top 10, and that's that. Maybe there'll be a runner-up for 2025. I don't know. I don't make the rules. I just go with it, go with the flow kind of deal. But as of right now, I'm just going to focus on the top 10 stuff. And, yeah, that was that. So, I hope you enjoyed, finally, the top 10 pickups of 2024. If you did, sound off in the comments below. Let me know what were your favorite or favorites, plural, out of these 10. As well, make sure to drop down into the description of this video or any other video that I upload, because there are a ton of links down there to a bunch of awesome channels that I think you should be checking out if you're not already. And then, of course, before leaving, if you'd like to, you don't have to if you don't want to, but if you'd like to, click that subscribe button. And if you do, make sure to click the bell next to it so it lets you know when my videos go live. Alrighty, so that's it for me. I hope you guys have a great remaining Monday. I hope you guys have an awesome week. To those here in Canada, such as myself, I hope the snow isn't getting to you. I hope you're not, too blasted by it like we were here in Quebec. But yeah, so be careful out there. And I will see you back here on Friday for everyone's favorite show on YouTube, the Friday Recap. Till then, folks, I say to all of you out there watching, laters.